Hello y'all, it's Gojiberry Terri here. Okay, so we're going to do, well the question is, can you juice the pineapple rind? And the answer is most definitely. The pineapple rind has the concentrated bromelain, which is the most amazing thing in pineapples for me. It's great for arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis and osteoporosis. So, what does that do for me? Well, way back, before I did my long-term solid food vacation, I had achy joints so bad that, it was getting better because I had started the lifestyle, but that'll be in my story. But I had it so bad, my grandmother, my mother had it, and cornbread and biscuits and gravy and blah, blah, blah. So I could barely move my thumb at all, and now my fingers are just like, and super strong. I'll shake somebody's hand or grab hands and it's like, oh my God, I have this grip. It's amazing. So that's a story. Now, I'm gonna stay focused. I have my notes over here because sometimes I get kind of spacey when I'm just fasting, feasting, solid food vacationing. And so I'm gonna cheat a little, cheater notes. I'm going to talk a minute before I get into cutting this up. No, I think we'll talk after about what all is other things that the pineapple provides. The juice I'm going to make that I already made, I've already had 20 ounces of. It's wonderful. I love this juice because it's so beneficial. It has digestive aids, potassium, B6, thiamine, manganese, what else? Did I leave something out? It has potassium, manganese, and just some huge benefits, and I'm going to go into what all those things provide. I have another, so I got 50 ounces total out of this recipe that I'm going to show you. I'm going to start giving a little more recipes and a little more information on what's in the recipes. I haven't done that in the past because I've been on Goji fast, and Goji's slowing down. And Goji's got some really wonderful, great things on the horizon. I usually use a glass container. If I go to Juiceland, I take my container. Well, you can't right now, but I used to. They give you a discount for your own straw, 10 cents. And if I've gotten to where I don't take the glass straws out with me anymore because I've dropped them and broke them too many times. And there's some that say that they don't break and they guarantee them, but I haven't had one that didn't. I'm better at taking care of them now. Another story, got some bamboo ones that I really like. And they're kind of short, they're not as long. I'm gonna see if I can find some longer ones, but I really don't mind because it actually keeps it, being shorter, it keeps it from falling out all the time and breaking. Well, the bamboo won't break, but. Okay, so we have kale, one bunch of kale, one pineapple, and about 3 to 4 fennel stalks. Now fennel, this is the trunk, I call it the trunk. I take usually about 4 along with the trunk, this particular one. I like a lot, I love fennel. And I'll juice this to the whole thing. So I'll probably use this whole thing for this one. First thing you do is cut off the top. I'm not gonna make this juice, I'm just gonna show you how to prep the pineapple the best way for juicing it in the haram juicer. And this knife is wonderful, and you always want to use a good strong cutting board so you have control over it. These are Japanese, these are my chef knives. These are mat knives. They are razor sharp, but they're kind of pricey, not gonna lie. But I'm worth it. Aren't you worth it? And I don't spend my money on other frivolous things anymore that I used to, so this is important. This is my hatchet one I use for watermelon, and this one I cut a lot of big stuff with, and then I have a paring of several. But you can juice this, and you need to juice it, and also don't try to juice a green pineapple. If it's not ripe, set it out on the porch in the sun and it'll ripen and it'll be nice and juicy and ready to go. So you cut it in like this in these little squares like this. This is the easiest way, I think. And depending on what kind of juicer you have, I cut them in strips, and that's all I need in my juicer because the Haram has a funnel on it on the top. Y'all have seen my juicer, but I will, let's see, the top. Let me just show you the top. This is the top of where my juicer feeds the pineapple. So that'll fit in there very nicely like that. Okay, I'm gonna slow down. I've kind of got a lot of energy. That's one thing it does too, is it gives you a lot of energy. It's an amazing drink. So anyway, you cut them up in these strips and then you juice your pineapple, your fennel, and your kale. You can use spinach or any leafy green you want. I just really like it with kale, and sometimes I'll do spinach, but this is my preference. And then the fennel. Now, since I haven't had my hemp oil is very important for women. Men typically do flax, women do hemp or EPO, evening primrose oil. It can be kind of pricey. I have bought this hemp oil for years from my guy out of Canada, and it's an amazing hemp oil. And I also buy the hemp seeds. Now, another thing I do, and that it's a little off of the norm, but I don't have a problem with it. I'll do a tablespoon of hemp oil in my juice, and then I'll do a little bit, not much, of the hemp seeds to kind of wedge and get the stomach acids going to digest food before I do that. I just love the flavor of it. And since I did strain this one, because if you don't strain it, even after you juice it, you're still going to get a certain amount of fiber. Now, there's two thoughts to that, and we'll talk about that. But this right here, amazing. It's so nutty. And they're so moist. They're not dried out like the ones at the grocery store. They're amazing. I don't cheese bags with them. If I get a little bit in there, so what? It's not a big, huge sin because you get more fiber sometimes when you don't strain. So I figure it equals out. Now there's two sides to that coin. So anyway, that's what I do. And I really chew it and chew it and chew it. Sometimes by the time I chew it, there's nothing but oil anyway. Yeah, nothing but oil. I didn't chew that much. Okay, these oils, there's two different ones. This one's more of a cooking oil. It's been filtered a little bit more, and this one is the greener one. This is the one I like. It's nuttier. I like them both, but they have different purposes. And I'll get into my chef stuff with these later. But for right now, I'm going to stay on target. So let's talk about, I'm going to use my notes so I can get on target here. I already talked about bromelain and the arthritis and osteoporosis. This is great for that. Also has digestive aids that break down proteins. It helps with IBS. It helps with nausea and constipation. If I'm feeling a tummy ache, the pineapple is great for that. Vitamin C aids in repair from free radicals. You know, you will walk around outside, people smoke, blow in your face, and chemicals, all different kinds of chemical smells, and airplanes, cars, you know, all that stuff is not beneficial for us, and so this kind of helps repair that. B6 and thiamine, it converts glucose into energy. It helps with nerve repair and function. Metabolizes proteins and carbs, helps formation of red blood cells, and it's also great with potassium. Potassium helps with the kidney functions and also healthy bones. And manganese is a trace mineral that helps with bones and connective tissue. Did I go too fast? If I did, just kind of rewind it. I'm just loaded with energy, and that's the other thing. Pineapple gives you a ton of energy. It's an amazing, amazing fruit. So now the kale and the fennel I'll talk about next time. They also have some amazing benefits. In the past, I always tell y'all, go do your research, but I decided, you know, maybe I should put a little information in these for you, make it easy, and, you know, kind of help the process. So I had a teacher in school, and she always would say, you know, go home, do your homework. Study to show yourself approved. Y'all know that one. Potassium, though, oh my gosh, that's one of the things that I love about this too, is I'm kind of low on potassium, so it's a great one for me. Okay, so I'm going to end asking y'all, you guys, or you, to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video and you want more like this one, let me know. Put some positive comments. I prefer positive comments, please. And okay, this is my seventh solid food vacation. A little bit about the reactions. I haven't really had that many, a few, but they were my own mistakes, blending things I know I shouldn't have, you know, I forgot that you shouldn't do that. And let's see, what did I do? Oh, this morning I went out hiking. I was gonna go for a hike, but I got out there and it was like, no, you need to do some earthing and grounding and meditating. And so I did, and I made some films of it, and I'm gonna send them to Cranberry Chris or Dandelion Daniel or Zucchini Zondo. Zondo is my website guy. He's working on the website and my story. Okay, so I'm gonna say, may the light and the love in me connect with the light and the love in you. And namaste. Cheers. Skål. Good juice. Thanks for stopping in. Gojiberry out.